Damn.
So let's hear
I
a
don't know,
couple.
man.
Let's hear a couple clips from last night's interview real quick. And then I'll see why I sympathize with him a little bit.
Come on, Lopes.
Not
Oh,
anymore,
man.
Lopes. I'm off
They
this.
got
You ain't
you.
going to prison. And then you got to understand, man, I was in jail 3 years, bro. Like, I was praying 3 whole years. At some point, I started thinking, like, the prayers ain't
We're
working. You
talking
gotta
a lot
understand that, too.
more than praying.
Like, I'm going through shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at certain shit. And it's making me feel how I'm feeling. Like, I ain't never been a nigga to pillow talk. I ain't never been a nigga to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I never been that type of nigga.
It's hard to
I've
believe,
been,
my
these
guy.
last few days, I've been sitting
Yeah.
around like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what I was
10
doing?
terabytes of data.
I think I was just so fucked up and I just felt like it was just over. Like, I'm just sitting in jail 24 hours on 23 and 1. I'm in a cell 23 hours. Like, at this point, I'm just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Life it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like, I'm just talking. Now, at this point, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just holding conversations with my girl. But the crazy part is, all these conversations that I had on the phone, I also had with the same niggas who I was talking about on the phones. So that's why it don't seem weird.
All right, so that's that part about the phone calls, and then this is his answer.
We need confirmation
This
that
is
he
his-
really had those conversations with
Yeah, he
those
do.
dudes.
Future needs to come online
already
and
smoke-
say that Doug called him retard to his face. Future needs to say that.
Yo, are you using that word because he actually said that shit?
Yeah, that's what he said.
in the
Yeah,
call?
gotta be
Yeah,
quote.
that's what he
Gotta be
said.
quotation.
That's what he said.
Oh, that's
You gotta be
crazy.
careful
All right.
because this shit.
Pushing.
this
YSL
shit
is not a
get
game.
taken
This is
right
narrative.
This is his thoughts on Gunna.
What's the worst betrayal you can do from in a trial? Well, we saying YSL is not a game. What's the worst you can do? Say it's a fucking game. Nigga, them folk called you second in charge. Them folk called you CEO, second man in charge.
Hold up, let me say this though. What about the niggas who actually started YSL with you? Didn't they take their plea before Gunna?
No, he the first plea.
For real?
Gunna took the first. He know that. You know that.
I didn't know that.
Gunna took the first plea.
I thought them niggas already telling them.
No, Gunna took the. They had already told back in the day on crimes and shit that they was involved in and all that.
On the RICO?
Nah,
No, see, look.
the RICO came in 2022.
I'm thinking,
The RICO came March 9th, 2022, man.
what's the little dude's
I mean,
name
May 9th.
from your hood?
He casually just
DK.
being like, "Oh yeah, them niggas they ratted before. That was back in the day when they
Yeah,
I'm
ratted."
but that
thinking
was
that
before,
them two
though.
already
Yeah,
said
yeah.
like just say Vince,
Fucking
and
idiot.
me, Shy, and Cuz start a game, right?
Yes,
And we all identify as the 3 founders.
right.
Yo,
And
can't stop looking at
We
the
signed
piss, bro. I'm
Thug.
not gonna lie. That's just nasty work.
The deodorant specs.
and the 2 founders saying, yeah, it's a game. But Bank saying
It's like when your
not.
girl got the specs, like the little. You're
Yo,
like, yo,
chill,
wipe
chill,
your shit.
Thug wrong for just being an
Chill
artist
out, bro.
by saying it is too. That's what I'm
That shit be
thinking.
getting- I know that shit be
Nah,
getting you
that
tight.
ain't
Like, yo, you don't like why y'all put
That
so
ain't
much
happening,
that
man.
shit on? Like,
The first
Oh, I thought
plea
you-
took was Gunna plea.
Ever.
The first plea took was Gunna.
I thought you talking
Slug,
about
all them
something
took
else.
pleas after Gunna.
Oh, nah,
Everybody
you're
took the
wild.
plea after Gunna. I can't even be as mad at them as I can be as him. I should because y'all still grown men. No matter what they niggas say, y'all grown men. Just like me. When he said YSL was a game, the smartest thing for me to do is say, yeah, it is a game. Fuck it. One of the niggas who they saying is a founder of it, he not even a founder. One of the niggas who they saying is a founder of it that came on out and took a plea and said it's a game. You'll be a motherfucking idiot to sit in here saying that it's not a game. When you got a nigga who these folk done labeled as the second man in
That's
charge.
what I thought happened, but
He
the
looked
other
hella
way around.
uncomfortable.
No, he took the plea first. Gunna took the plea first. Then them niggas started taking the plea when we started
can we
going to
fact
court.
check that? Is that the
Gunna
truth?
didn't never make it in the courtroom.
Academics said it
The
wasn't the
first day of
truth.
court was November 17th.
Yeah, I didn't think it was
or
either.
December 17th. One of them days were the first time we wasn't on Zoom. The first time we went into an actual courtroom, all 28 of us.
He said he was gonna drop it
Watching that
today.
shit from the street, but that
I think
shit-
he actually just dropped it right now.
Another one. Every day.
no.
Another one.
But the crazy part is,
Another one.
get what, Bank? Even if them niggas some bullshit anyway, but some bullshit too. But even if them niggas just look at it from their point of view, niggas like DK Slug, all them niggas, I still don't respect them niggas because you just not men. Y'all niggas that's not men. So no nigga make you do nothing that you don't supposed to do. But just look at them. Okay, Gunna take a plea. He the head nigga in charge, according to the DA.
Yeah.
Thug is boss man. Thug John got it, what they saying. Thug John got it. I'm not no John got it now. I'm a real man. Solid nigga. I build foundations. I help niggas.
All right, so let's go to just why I sympathize with him a little bit. So the reason why I sympathize with him a little bit is because in the whole interview, he was pretty much his whole thing was that he was hurt and he was betrayed. So Gunna to him is his little brother. He put him on from the beginning, and he pretty much never took a dollar from this man in his whole entire career. This is what I'm going off of his words. So if these are lies, then obviously then I wouldn't feel this way. But off of his words, he's saying he never took a dollar from him out of his contract. He paid for half of Gunna's mom's first house. He bought Gunna's brother a car. So he's been putting this guy on, and I guess their big homie told him before he died to take care of Gunna, which he did. He pretty much built the whole YSL label around Gunna. So the betrayal part of Gunna going in there and saying that YSL's a gang is why I can sympathize with Thug for that. Now, the whole thing Thug saying that it is man shit, and then he keeps saying that he was spending more time with Gunna than he was with his own kids. That's where I cut the line and like, you weren't a man when you were doing this stuff, because why the fuck are you spending time with another man more than you are with your kids? That's the part. That's the part where I'm like, you were still a boy. That, but... You know, go ahead. You can say your part on that. I'm just saying my thoughts on it.
Yeah, there's a big different side.
There's another, like, I mean, like people that come to this level of success, they, you know, it's not just Thug. Like they have to invest their time in what they're doing. So it's like that's just him. Like that's like somebody saying like I invested my time in a business.
Up to me.
No, but
yeah, like he's making millions of dollars. Like it's
no, but he never. But the way that
CEO, any corporation, corporation that's anybody that runs a corporation, they're all spending more time with their business than they are with their family.
But the way
that 100%.
But Thug was saying, but it's different when you go into a corporation or something like that. But Thug he didn't treat the business.
Different.
He didn't know, but Thug didn't treat the business with Gunna like business. Because he never took money from him. That's the difference.
But he still made money off of him.
How?
Yeah.
He never made money from him. Yes, them being together made Thug get a bag because the songs are together. But
when he says I didn't take money, where would he take money?
Because he owns him. He owns him. What do you mean? So he could have took percentage of the albums. He could have took percentage of everything.
No, he definitely still takes a percent. Yeah. He means it in a different.
He never asked him for no favors, bro.
No, he's not talking about that. He's talking about on terms of the contract.
Yo, bro,
he's talking about in terms of the contract.
He's made money off.
That's what he said. The way he explained it was from the contract. Because the reason why they used the comparison was because they were using the comparison of P with Lil Baby. Because Lil Baby, P owns 100% of Lil Baby's masters, and he just sold it for $300 million.
Fire.
He sold the whole label. He sold the whole QC label.
Masters doesn't mean that the dude's not getting any bread either, though.
Yeah, bro.
No, but Little Baby doesn't make any money off of his masters.
There's no way. There's no way.
Though he still.
My
makes
thing is,
his
there's
money
no.
That he makes, like he makes his tour money. He makes whatever his percentages, but he just doesn't get.
There's a percentage, bro.
The fucking
I don't know.
the use of it. Like if you turn back and use it for something else after, he's not getting paid like residuals off that. Like if they use one of his songs in like 2K. Like,
all right, take the business. Take the business. I think you guys are harping on the fact that I said the business part.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
He is his little brother, bro. I'm just saying betrayal in general. You have to sympathize with a man that is fighting for his life in jail. Forget about the interrogation video. Forget about all of that. He's fighting a RICO charge. No, I'm saying in this context right now. He's fighting for his life on a RICO case. And his little brother goes on the stand and says YSL's a gang.
Yeah, I mean,
from his perspective.
When this shit happened in real time, and I remember like actually when this shit happened, because this shit's years ago. So like a lot of this is revisionist history when we're talking about it now. Thug did not do anything to come out and like disown Gunna when this shit came out. Like there was no statements saying like when that shit first dropped, like this came after the backlash.
He got out. This came out mostly out after he got out. Honestly, like the whole time he was still dealing with the case. He never came out and was like Gunna's a rat or I don't fuck with Gunna like that.
It's almost like he just jumped on the wave of because wasn't the Torba shooting video way before any of this?
Way before.
Way before.
That was out.
He was doing this shit.
So he been a snitch. He been a snitch. Yes, he been a snitch.
He's
Why are we
portrayed
doing this
himself to
right
be
now?
something different, to try to like just ride the wave of how the world reacted to something. It's like
I think it's a little bit more than that. I think like you got to understand too. Like everybody got an ego, but when you're at these levels, your ego is even larger. Especially when you got all that breach, like you feel a certain way about yourself. So like you put homie on, and no one is giving you any credit for it. And like he didn't need to say the rat shit, but once he figured out that Gunna still got super motion even after the rat, and that's when it really started to come like that. Yeah, but that's when it really started to like formulate, like where he was kind of like, and then started like talking his shit. And that's really what it comes down to, because I guarantee you, if Gunna had no motion after that rat shit, they were like, "Yo, Gunna's a rat." You know what I mean? We wouldn't be hearing nothing. It would be nothing about this. It really comes down to ego.
It's also because Gunna hasn't missed a song in 55 tries, bro.
Facts. I mean,
you know what I mean? Like he's dropped like consecutive bangers after bangers, bro. And this is that's a really good point though, because this is fueled by that as well. Like the
100%.
It's ego.
That Gunna
it's
had
big ego shit.
After this came out.
I'm glad you said that, Carl, because that's where I was about to just wrap up my thoughts, right? Because I went through the different sides of my thought process of Thug, but my final thought process of Thug, like my conclusion, I said all that. I understand where he's coming from, the betrayal, the rat shit. He's super out of line. 2 hours is crazy. But I'll bring it all back full circle and say, at the end of the day, as a man, as a human, when you get put in a situation where you're stuck and your back's against the wall, I don't care what religion you are, what God you pray to, if you get out of that situation, you need to come with a sense of gratitude. And Thug came home with no type of gratitude, no type of, he just thought he was King Kong. And that's how the universe is gonna, I mean, that's kind of like you put that type of energy out there thinking that you did all of that, but no, God got you out of that, and then he'll put you in a more fucked up situation if you're not grateful for that situation. So that's kind of how I'll wrap it up with that situation.
Okay, Lopes.
All right, man. It's the mind of Lopes.
You know that.
All
right, what's on? What else we got going on?